Heroes Like Us is a series intended at sharing comic book characters from various backgrounds and identities. We won't always get everything right, so feel free to make amendments and corrections in the comments. They're always appreciated. What's not appreciated, however, is any form of hate speech or intolerance, so comments of that nature will be immediately deleted and those users blocked from this channel. This is a place of education and celebration. Welcome to Heroes Like Us, our series where we look at a certain identity and then we look at characters from comic books that have that identity. Now this is the third in our LGBT series. So we did a video on lesbian women, we did a video on gay men, and now we are doing bisexual characters. And this includes one character that is pansexual. Now we will be doing more videos likely in lesbian and gay characters because there's more that I didn't cover. We're also doing a video on both transgender and gender fluid characters. Those will kind of be together in one video. So that is a hard list to compile because there's not a lot of characters in those categories, and so that is taking some time, but that will be coming. So now we're going to dive into characters that are bisexual. We're going to start with a character from Marvel Comics by the name of Daken. Daken is Wolverine's son. Now he shares a lot of traits with Wolverine, including his mutant ability to regenerate, and he has bone claws. He has 3 that come out of his hand, but 2 are from the front and 1 is from the wrist. Daken's mother is Japanese, and so he was raised in Japan, and his name actually means dog, because he's like this half-breed, no one wanted him, mutt, and so Daken, that's kind of what that means. Now Wolverine had no idea that Daken was even born, so Daken has this chip on his shoulder about his father that left him, while Wolverine only discovered once he was an adult that he even existed. For a time, Daken did dress as Wolverine and served on a team called the Dark Avengers, where he kind of took on that role of Wolverine on the team. In addition to the healing factor and the claws, he has a power that Wolverine doesn't have. And this power is to kind of ooze these pheromones that can coerce and convince others to listen to him and calm people down. It can kind of help change the emotions of people around him. Daken often uses these pheromones to control and seduce people into getting knowledge or to gaining access into places that he needs to be or information that he needs to know. So he uses this to coerce, subdue, seduce. Up next from DC Comics, we have Wonder Woman Diana Prince. And recently it's come out that Diana Prince is clearly bisexual. It was kind of ambiguous for a long time, but they've really gotten bold with saying that the country that she comes from, this Amazonian country called Themyscira, is entirely women. And so it is only natural that they would be attracted to each other. So when she has now come to the mainland, she's had relationships with male characters, but she's also had relationships with female characters. In recent comics, it's been plainly stated that gay marriage is normal for the Amazons, and she even officiates weddings for women that want to get married. I have an entire video about Wonder Woman, so if you're interested in her history, what she can do, there is a link in the description. Up next from DC Comics, we've got the hero by the name of John Constantine. Constantine is into the occult, and he is a sorcerer, but he doesn't often cast spells himself, but he is knowledgeable about them and how to stop evil forces. And so he is one of the characters that the Justice League might go to when they have forces that are maybe beyond what they can stop. And so he's a member of what they call the Justice League Dark, which handles problems that are a little more supernatural in nature. For a while, his sexuality was kind of ambiguous, but they've become more and more open about saying that he is interested in anyone across the board, and referencing past relationships he's had with both men and women, and we see narration that kind of alludes to interest that he has in characters of both genders. Lastly for this video is our character that is not bisexual necessarily, but pansexual, and this is Deadpool, Wade Wilson. Deadpool, his sexuality is, when I say pansexual, it's really anything, anyone. Like he's made references to unicorns, he's made references to inanimate objects, people. His sexuality is not bound by anything. So I'm not going to talk too much about Deadpool because you probably know about Deadpool, but he is definitely categorized as pansexual. And the writers get frustrated when people try to clarify, like, is he bisexual? Is he gay? Is he... and they just say he is everything. Deadpool is everything. Ryan Reynolds has come out and said that in Deadpool 2, he would love to tackle this idea of Deadpool's sexuality, but we'll see if that comes into play. So that is it for this video. Can you think of other characters from popular comic books that are bisexual? If you can, let me know in the comments because we'd always love to do a part 2 of every topic. So let me know. Definitely check out other videos for other identities. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.